Hey guys, what's going on? This is Travis P11 coming right back at you. Welcome back to the channel. Well guys, today we're going to be taking the Smith & Wesson 9mm Shield to the range, and we're just going to put it through its paces. We're going to see what kind of accuracy you can expect from this pistol. Now I did own one of these pistols when they first came out. I bought it, had it for about a year. Shortly after I purchased it, I know Smith released a version without the safety. Went ahead and sold it and didn't buy another one. Nothing against it. It was a great gun, but I started moving on to other pistols. Well, my stepdad has one of these M&P Shields, and he asked me if I'd like to try it out for the channel. I said, sure. We'll go ahead and just shoot some steel targets with it, just give you a basic overall, kind of an idea as to what to expect when you buy one. It seems like around the holidays, these really start to show up at great prices, and a lot of people snag them when they can get them. So you'll probably see us shooting from 4 different distances, ranging from 5 to 20, 25 yards. We try to keep it within what we consider maybe a realistic self-defense distance, although that distance could be theoretically anything. But let's go ahead and get out to the range and have a little bit of fun. So guys, hang tight, and here we go. Okay guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at our results. 5 yards, okay, I did 5, 10, 15, and 20 yards. You know, 20 yards is really pushing what I consider maybe a safe distance to shoot from for self-defense, but as you can see, we had no trouble within 10 yards, 30 feet, typical self-defense distance. You're going to be fine. The trigger's a little bit lighter than I like, but you can get used to it, know exactly when it's going to go off. And then stretching out probably about 4 inches. Once we start to get out to 15 to 20 yards, things really started to change a little bit. The gun got a little bit jumpy, and down here towards the bottom, I mean, I was trying to keep it centered as good as I can, so you can see the spread. This would still be acceptable, again, for self-defense. It's a pretty good size spread, but this would be more or less a center mass if it was on a silhouette target. So that's not bad. All right, let's go ahead and shoot some steel. Alright guys, so welcome back. We had a great time here at the Rob Jeffrey Firing Range south of Lexington, Nebraska. There's no wind this morning. It is absolutely beautiful outside. It's very rare. Put quite a few rounds through the Smith & Wesson Shield 9mm. I had a lot of fun with it. As you can see, I wasn't perfect when I was shooting it. I haven't shot one of these for quite a while. I did put a few rounds through before I started shooting the steel, but I noticed that I had a tendency to pull low and to the left, and that's something that happens a lot. Normally I just give a little more finger on the trigger, and that has a tendency to pull the shots back to the right. Not the situation today, so it's something I'd have to practice with more. Recoil, totally manageable, not a hard gun to fire, a little bit hard to charge your first round if you're going to use your slide stop button. I tend to use a top charge when I tend to fire the pistol anyway. But on paper, I did show you that you can be accurate with it if you do practice with it. You take your time, you learn how the pistol shoots. The sights are great, the gun functions flawlessly, no issues at all. Just shooting a mix of 115 grain UMC ammo, Winchester white box, and some Federal 115 grain rounds. So nothing fancy, just some bulk ammunition. So I want to thank my stepdad for letting me borrow this. It's a great little pistol. I'll get it cleaned up and get it right back to you this weekend. But anyway, I had a lot of fun out here today, guys. So if you're in the market for a compact pistol, you want something that's going to be reliable, that's going to be fun to shoot, that's not going to be too nasty on the recoil side, consider picking yourself up anything from the Shield series. I was using the standard extended magazine. I did not shoot any of the magazines where I would not have room to put my pinky on the gun. I probably honestly would buy a few more of these magazines if I carried it. I mean, I can shoot it okay with that compact mag when I first owned it, but it just took a lot of practice. So it's a fun gun. It's a fun gun. Practice with it, get good with it. It'll be a great self-defensive firearm for you. So, all right, guys. So, hey, if you like what you see, please like or subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, gunchannels.com, Gunstreamer, UGEtube, guntube.org, and pretty much everywhere. So guys, a lot more range tests coming to you this summer. We're going to have a lot of fun yet. Going to have a great time. A lot more content heading your way. So guys, I want you to have fun. I want you to be safe. All right. And as always, we will talk to you soon. Okay, goodbye.